Hello, everybody. My name is Dean Davis, and this is Multiply, the podcast that provides a word of encouragement for village church planters. My older daughter is getting married in a little less than 2 weeks. Our whole family is so excited. We're so happy for our daughter and so delighted that she will soon join a wonderful Christian man in marriage. The preparations for her marriage are many and complex. Now, every culture goes through those preparations in slightly different ways, but people all over the world want their children to enter into strong, healthy, fruitful, long lasting marriages. If you are married, think back on the preparations for your marriage. If you're not married, think about the preparations one of your family members went through before getting married. To marry well takes time. It takes forethought and it takes planning. People take time to think and plan because they want their marriages to go well. But sometimes married couples forget about all the counsel they received before marriage. They forget the words of wisdom given to them by trusted friends and family members. They think that the words of their pastor on their wedding day were just formalities and ritual. They get in a hurry to just live their lives. And I have to admit, sometimes this works out okay, but sometimes it does not. The prophet Malachi had some very wise words for married couples. He said in Malachi 3:15, "So guard yourselves in your spirit, and let none of you be faithless to the wife of your youth." He repeated this instruction in the next verse saying, "So guard yourselves in your spirit, and do not be faithless." So here's a question worth pondering. How does a man guard himself in his spirit so he'll be faithful and not faithless to his wife? And how does a woman guard herself so that she will not be faithless to her husband? The first step is by meditating on what it means to be faithful. To be faithful to one's wife means to completely avoid sexual and emotional bonding with another woman. To be faithful to one's wife means to be completely devoted to that woman's welfare in every sphere of life. To be faithful is to continually love one's wife in word and deed. To be faithful is to cultivate trust and connection, emotional bonding, along with growing respect and appreciation. Our God is faithful to us. His love never fails. His goodness toward us never comes to an end. He delights in hearing our prayers and speaking to our hearts. Our God will not reject us. He is always merciful and kind to us. He is patient and loving. Our faithful God calls on every man to be faithful to his wife. He calls on every woman to be faithful to her husband. He calls us to be like him. But he knows it's not always easy. He knows that the tempter will constantly tempt us to act in selfish ways, to put our own interests and needs above those of our spouse. Thus the word of God's prophet Malachi, guard yourself in your spirit and do not be faithless. This has been Multiply, and I'm Dean Davis asking, who will you share this encouraging word with today?